Hi, welcome or welcome back for another video. For those of you who have just joined me, I am Bee and I make crochet wearables in all kinds of design. Today's video is a follow-up video for the shirt tutorial I made last week. So we are going to learn how to make this shirt in the most simplest way, no complications. All you need is just your hook and yarn, that desired yarn that you need, plus the hook. I will be instructing this slowly so that you get the measurements right and be able to wear it. You can extend accordingly if you do not want this to be as short as mine. Now, without wasting any time, let's get into the tutorial. But first, please, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. We're already a family here and I do not want to lose you. Okay? And we'll catch you in the video. These are the things which you will need for this tutorial. I'm using a lightweight yarn, but I'll combine 2 strands to give me the medium weight feel. You can use any yarn of your choice, and the hook size is going to be determined by the kind of yarn that you're using. Because I'm combining 2 strands, I'm going to use a 4.5 millimeter for that. You'll need a needle, scissor and a tape measure. For us to start, get your tape measure, wrap it round your hips. It will give you the circumference of your hips. My hips are 40 inches. So when I divide 40 into 2, it will give me 20 inches for the 2 panels. This you are going to also get the measurement of your crotch. When I place this on my crotch, it's around 9 inches long. So we will make one panel together and proceed to the second one. I'm making a matching short for a shirt that I made. The tutorial is already up on my YouTube channel. Today we will make a short for it. My short is going to be between 14 to 15 inches long. I don't want it to be very long and too short. This is the measurement before making the waistband. Let's start. For that, I'm going to make a chain that is between 14 to 15 inches. I do not know how many number of chains those are, but this is how you make a chain. You wrap your yarn on your hook like this. This is how I make mine, and then I pull out a loop like that. So I'll make a chain which is maybe 15 inches, and then I'll get back here and let you know how many number of chains those are. But make the desired number of chains for the inches which you want. Some of you probably want this short to be very brief, and then others just somewhere down there, almost touching the knee. Let me get back to you when I'm done making the desired length of the short which I want. I've made a chain here. I have 57 number of chains. So let's get our tape measure and take a measurement of this. This is 14, but can even stretch more. So for row 1, you are going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. The chain 3 is going to count as a stitch. So you skip 1, 2, 3, and then insert your hook in the first stitch here. Okay, in the first chain here, pull up a loop, and then make a double crochet there, make another double crochet in this same space. We will use the same pattern as for the shirt. It's going to be a granny stitch. So chain 2, skip 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and then in the first chain here, put 3 double crochets in the same space. chain 2 again, skip 4, chain, skip 4 stitches, 1 2 3, and then in the skip 3 stitches, 1 2 3, and then in the fourth one make 3 double crochets in the same stitch. Chain 2 again, 1 2, skip 3 stitches, 1 2 3, and then in the fourth stitch here put 3 double crochets in the same stitch. You repeat this for row 1. You are going to end row 1 with a double crochet in the end. I'll meet you when I'm done making mine, and then we proceed to row 2. I'm through with row 1. I ended my row with a single double crochet. We started the row with 3 double crochets in the same stitch, and I have ended with a single double crochet in the end. This is how it's looking like. It looks like as if it's not straight, but it will straighten out as we work. So when I place this here, you can see that it gives me my 14-inch or more. So for row 2, you will chain 3, 1 2 3, turn your work, and in this same stitch here put 2 more double crochets. Chain 2, come in this space here and put 3 double crochets in the same stitch. You will repeat this up to the end of the row. You are going to end the row with a double crochet. Remember, this is just one part of the panel, which is going to be 20 inches for me. Because I switch yarn, I'm going to come back here and show you people how to attach yarn. But if you're not changing colors, just continue to crochet the desired inches. Remember, you divide half of your hip size and then crochet that one part of it. Mine was 40 divided by 2, which is 20 inches, and it's the 20 inches I'm crocheting. Make 9 rows in blue. I'll catch you in row 10 when we'll be switching to the white color of yarn. I'm through with my 9 rows. Now we are going to switch yarn. This is how you will switch yarn. I'll chain 2, make the last double crochet like this, pull through 2. Instead of pulling through these 2, you will now grab the yarn that you're switching to, okay, and pull it like that, okay, and then pull this down like that, okay. Chain 3, 1 2 3, turn your work and continue with this pattern. So for this white yarn that we have switched, we are going to be making 8 rows. After the 8 rows in white, you are going to again switch to the color blue and make another 8 rows. I'm just going to alternate like that, but I will make sure that for my last row I have 9 rows in blue, but the ones in between are going to be 8 rows. I will make this white 8 times. This is already row 1 of 8 for the white color of yarn, which means there are 9 plus 8 is 17, which means row 18 is going to start in the color blue for me. I will extend this until when I get my 20 inches and meet you right back here when I'm done. Catch you. This is my last row. I ended with 9 rows for blue. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Now I'm going to pull out this yarn. I will not cut it because we need to join this. Yep, like that. So earlier I said I wanted my shirt to be between 14 to 15 inches, and when I take a measurement of this, it is 14 point, almost 14.5, which is not bad. And the entire thing here, the entire panel is 20 inches. Okay, it can even stretch more than that, but you need to make sure that you've made the right inches that you need for your hip size. Now that we are done with that, we are going to get the measurement for our crotch area. When I put my tape measure from up here, as you've seen on the screen, my crotch measures 9 inches. So I will measure 9 inches. This is it. Get my stitch marker, 9 inches like this, and put a stitch marker there. So I count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, so I'll just again count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and I place. Yeah, these things are tricky, but you need to know how to work around. But take the measurement of your crotch. Sometimes it's 10, sometimes it's 8 or 9, but this is it, like how I showed you on the screen. So we will join this panel after folding it like this up to the point where the stitch marker is. Is that okay? Now let's begin. To join, I'm going to use flip stitches. So no, let me flip it like this. So I'm going to pass my hook in here. This was my first stitch. Grab the other side of the 2 strands. For people who are working with more than 1 strand, it's a little bit tricky. You always need to be sure that you're picking all the 2 strands. So we will go inside this chain here, insert your hook in there, and then go to the other chain. Don't miss it. This is the second chain, like that, and then slip stitch. You will ensure that you're slip stitching these grannies and they are matching each other. You don't want to stitch it upside down, just the way how it aligns itself. Go again in the second stitch, this one here, and then grab the other stitch, slip stitch. Slip stitch. You can use a needle or any other format of attaching your panels together. Is all fine. I will slip stitch this up to this point of the stitch marker and meet you when I'm done slip stitching up to this point. Now I have finished to attach up to the point where we put a stitch marker. This is how it looks like. This is also the time when you flip it inside out, and this is what it will look like when you do that. I will now go ahead, make a second panel and come back here when I'm done making my second panel, so that we will join these two together to make our shirt. For the second panel, chain 58. If your hip size is 40 like me and you want the size to be exactly like mine, these are 14 inches, between 14 to 15, you will chain 57 plus 3 and then make your crochet. Catch you when I'm done making my second panel. I am done crocheting my second panel and this is how it looks like. So you are now going to get the other side of the panel and we attach this. All right, to attach, let me first flip this back out. You can even now remove the stitch marker. The stitch marker was to let you know where to stop. Like that. Now for us to attach, we are going to join these two parts together. So let's start with this other side. You're going to insert your hook on top of this, just like how we attached earlier. We will do the same for this side, okay, like that. So you are going to join these two parts. We will join it up here and then also proceed to join this other side. This is the picture of what you want. So instead of using a needle, I'm using my hook again. Pick every stitch with the one on the other side and slip stitch. Go to the second stitch and then this other side, slip stitch. I will slip stitch this up to the top, here. When I'm through, I'll cut out my yarn and then join this other side of the shirt. Meet you back here when I'm done attaching the two sides, so that we can start working on our waist. There's this stitch here, this one, and this other one, and so I'm going to meet you back here when I'm just done attaching mine, like that. Okay, now I'm through with joining my two sides. Let me first pull that yarn out. This is how it looks like when I joined, okay, even from this other side. Now let's flip this inside out, like that. This is the last one where we ended, so I'm going to cut out this yarn, like that. So you just go about flipping your work inside out. This is how it looks like for me. Like that. And when you fold this is what you get. We are now going to work on the waist. We will put double crochets all around. That is going to be for the first row before we can start gathering it around. I will be using front post and back post for the waist. So we will attach our yarn anywhere. Let's attach it somewhere here in the middle. Get your yarn, make a chain, 2, 3, 3 is enough. The chain 3 is going to count as a stitch. I believe this is the middle, yes. So our row will start here and end here. The chain 3 counts as a stitch, so put 1 double crochet inside here. You're going to be putting 1 double crochet in every space that you see, just 1. And in this space here, yep, yep, like that. 1 double crochet in this space, like that. I'm going to do this all around and then meet you where we started our row from here. Do the same and we meet back here when we are all done with row 1. Note that you're only putting 1 double crochet in every space that you see. That's going to be our row 1. From row 2 is when we will start working with front post and back post. Catch you when I'm done with my row 1. To end row 1, you're going to go on top of this chain 3 and slip stitch, chain 3, turn your work. In row 2 is where we shall now be doing the front post and back post stitches. So you come, wrap your yarn on your hook, come in this front stitch here, the first one, and put a front post, double crochet, and then go behind the third one, put a back post, double crochet. We will be alternating between front post and back post, double crochet for row 2, row 3, row 4, and even row 5 and 6, depending on how thick you want your waist to be. Do it like that. I'll meet you when I'm at the end. I'm remaining with 1 stitch. We started with a front post. Now we will end with a back post, like that. Okay, then go on top of this chain 3 which we made at the beginning and slip stitch, like that. Okay, chain 3 again, turn your work. Now in row 3, you come here, put front post, double crochet, and then a back post, double crochet. Ensure that you are not missing any stitch. We will just repeat this until that desired length. After this row, I'll come back when I've gotten my desired number of rows, like that. But this is a picture of how your row looks like, and this is how it's beginning to gather the waist of your shirt. We will repeat this until you have gotten that desired size. I'm going to make around, let's say 2 to 3 inches, I don't know. Those might be 6 rows. So catch you until when I've gotten those desired number of rows and we see how that has turned out for us. I'm approaching to the end of row 6 of my waistband. So I have a back post, double crochet there, and then I'm going to end with a slip stitch up here. I will chain 1 and tighten it like that. So this is how our shirt looks like. This is my waist. You can see how it has tried to gather it in place. My hips were 40 and this one can still slip through my hips. Okay, now get your needle, hide out this loose end. There's so many ways of hiding out loose end. I hope you have gone ahead to hide out the other loose ends. We are literally coming to the end of this tutorial. As usual, when you record this, tag me in your videos and photos. I would appreciate it so much. Like that. Cut it out. So this is a picture of your shirt, both front and back. Now you are going to make a chain as your belt. I've already made mine. It's very long enough. So we will insert it. This is what we are going to do. You will determine your front side and the back. This is going to be the side that I want to wear in front. You get your chain that you have made. Okay, this is the center of here. So I'm going to start inserting from this part, which you are seeing. Like that. And pull it out. Okay, I'll be going through this all around. Like that. And then we meet right here. Catch you when I'm done. I've passed this all around. Now you can remove your thread and cut it out like that. So this is what you have for your shirt as a belt. You can tie it like this. And with this, we have come to the end of this tutorial. As usual, I appreciate you all for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Catch you again in my next video. Bye.